It's crazy how beauty standards and fashion trends are these days in 2026, as not all of it looks even remotely good. Some trends aren't even beautiful, nor should it be considered fashion, in my humble opinion. I mean, fashion is subjective at best, since everyone can wear whatever they want and possibly look great in it. Natural beauty and fabricated beauty can be one and the same to many, but with implants, Botox, and any other form of body modifications, you never know who was born like that or who paid to have it added on. I work with what the good Lord gave me, so, that leads into today's video, which is the new FX and Hulu's sci-fi horror drama, The Beauty. I mean, it was fucking awesome, right? Honestly, when I first came across the trailer, I was mainly intrigued by seeing Ashton Kutcher in it, playing some sort of villain. Plus, it starred Evan Peters, who almost, never disappoints, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And that's exactly what it was all about, a shot. I present to you The Beauty. It's a new drug that can bring out the best and most beautiful version of yourself by basically recreating and repairing old and or dead cells, rapidly changing you into the peak version of yourself. This drug literally burns off all your old fat cells, muscles, tissue, whatever, any part of your body, all parts of your body, literally by boiling them off, causing you to form into some type of metabolic cocoon that once you burst out of will reveal the beautiful new you that you've always had, I guess, within you. But the problem is this process doesn't actually truly stop, and you can eventually internally combust under the immense heat and pressure caused by the beauty interacting with your cells and muscles constantly. It's pretty fucking wild and honestly a pretty disgusting process you'd have to go through just to get beautiful results. So, is this even worth it, right? So the show follows three narratives. Ashton Kutcher's Byron Forrest, who finds out about this miracle drug and uses it to further enrich his lifestyle as he was once 70 and plans to release it to the public, for a profit. You have FBI agents Jordan and Cooper, played by Evan Peters and the beautiful Rebecca Hall, respectively, who are tasked with finding out why these random assorted models are suddenly becoming super beautiful out of nowhere, only to physically explode months later. And then it also follows Byron's assassin, played by the smooth and sinister Anthony Ramos, which was actually, I just didn't expect him to play this type of character, but he did actually a pretty damn good job. He helps cleaning up with the initial leak of the beauty by some of Byron's medical staff when they realized what it was that they were producing, and pretty much any other threat to Byron and his new product. But after being sent to track down this random incel that received the beauty through a third-party prostitute, he ends up seeing himself in the man. Remember, this assassin is also actually 70 years old. He too got the lab-grown, tested beauty shot. So now teaming up with his beautiful new protege, he begins teaching him the tools of the trade and teaches him that, looks aren't everything if you can't actually change into who you really are or who you were supposed to be. So if that makes you a bad and evil motherfucker, then that's the bad and evil motherfucker you gotta be. And yes, I said prostitute because turns out the drug can be spread through bodily fluids once someone injects himself with the leak dosage of the substance, which, pun intended, is very similar to the film The Substance, only instead of breaking out of yourself, like out of the shell of your older self into a beautiful you, you're literally shedding off and like your old skin, literally more or less like a snake or like a tarantula even, like, the exoskeleton and shit. But the show presents many others throughout the season who contract the beauty, most likely through sexual means, unknowingly leading to their beautifications and explosive deaths. I mean, even the beginning of the show, the way the show starts out is pretty phenomenal. The show mainly follows these two FBI agents trying to figure out what could be causing such a thing to happen. I mean, it's like living in RuPaul's Twilight Zone. They have no lead since most of the victims are all dead. And after Jordan, unfortunately, contracts the beauty during a one-night stand she ends up being yet another victim of the beauty, with Cooper now having to help her and keep her situation under wrap. I mean, Evan Peters and Rebecca Hall are great as the FBI agents Cooper and Jordan, and their chemistry together is pretty damn amusing. Anthony Ramos is cool as Byron's hitman, assassin, whatever you want to call him. And I'd realized the only thing I really knew this guy from was in Twisters, so it was just cool seeing him be this suave and cynical assassin. And then Jeremy Pope, who is also one of the producers on the show, is the one that plays the pathetic incel who, after contracting the beauty from said prostitute, finds himself to be this new sexy, beautiful man, but he still's got that incel mindset. So I mean, again, it may be you, but you may look way better, but you're still yourself. And overall, the cast was pretty damn good for this type of show. The season ends with Byron releasing the beauty into the public, showing how everyday people are now getting this shot with very mixed results.
No need to consult a doctor. The beauty and its aesthetic protector boosters are approved for everyone.
Side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, anal leakage, vaginal secretions, penile drip, calcified buttocks, heart palpitations, blindness, fever, superheated fever, combustion, and ignition ketosis. If you find yourself in your transition sac for more than 6 hours, call an ambulance.
Don't wait. Get jabbed and feel fab today.
specifically the young girl in high school who becomes the toxic Avenger literally after contracting the drug through an intercoursal situation where it's like on the black market now. And both Cooper and Jordan both end up contracting the beauty, though they have very, very different results. The hitman ends up becoming betrayed, enemies become allies, and literally the world is now just in chaos with beauty reigning supreme. Again, it's just a bonkers concept and a solid show with some solid twists and turns. But apparently it's also actually based off of a short comic book series of the same name. So the entire story is technically already told through these characters and scenarios, but they're just a bit different in the show. But I honestly hope that they make a season 2 because I am all for it. I mean, it's been a while since I followed any show and actually awaited for its weekly episodes to be released. And I think the last show I did that with was Alien Earth, which was such a disappointment. So it was good to actually watch a new show that actually got me invested in wanting to see each episode come out from the next week. Again, it seems like the whole cast is ready for season 2, so I really hope there's a season 2. So I suggest you check out The Beauty, which is now streaming on Hulu. It's only 11 episodes, and a lot of them aren't even an hour long. Some are less than 45 minutes, some are less than 30, so I would highly recommend it. I don't think I would take The Beauty. I mean, I never wanted to be quote-unquote beautiful, nor did I ever really focus on my looks or others' looks for that matter. I mean, it's on the inside that counts, right? But I know that's probably something an ugly person would say, but again, I'm no Denzel Washington, so I digress. But either way, if you're all about looks and wanting to be perfect, you should check out The Beauty and see, are you willing to pay the price for it? I don't even like getting shots either, so I mean, I'll still pass. But this has been Ghost on the Craig. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys out on the fashion runway. Peace.